Pivot is different from other schools. Not only do the students have a lot of flexibility, but the teachers have a lot of flexibility in how and what and where they are able to teach. Here, if you have an idea and it's going to be successful for your students, try it. We will find the resources and we will give it a good shot. I love seeing staff be able to bring all of their expertise and their ideas to the table, and I love to see how that translates into learning for our students.
Pivot is awesome because the flexibility the teachers have, the flexibility that the students have, the way that we're able to do things differently.
The teachers at Pivot are incredible. They're willing to bend over backwards to help students be successful and support students. Whether it's an emotional component or academic component, we strive to look to help students be successful in whatever method it takes.
We are not told that there is one way to do something. When I was hired, I was told to be myself, think outside the box, and utilize whatever resources I have to reach every single kid. And when you're given that type of freedom, the sky's the limit.
Working in a traditional classroom, you see that your group of students aren't always working on the same level, and it's hard to give individualized attention to the students that might need a little extra help.
I felt when I was teaching at a traditional school that sometimes I was trapped within the traditional model. I had to serve the middle, and that left a lot of kids behind. At Pivot, if I find out what a student needs, then the school with me, from the administration on down, everybody works with me to help serve that student.
And I was really excited about this opportunity to work here because those students that might get lost at those bigger seat-based schools can really shine here and get the attention that they need, and all the teachers here can give that individualized attention to them on any subject.
One of my favorite parts about being a Pivot teacher is that I finally get to really help students on a level that in a traditional setting I wasn't able to do. I feel that the mission of Pivot is to help students at any cost and bending over backwards to help them and do whatever I need to do. And I feel that I am given the tools and the time and the manageable caseload so that I can actually attend to the students that I'm managing.
The most rewarding part is when you have a student come in here who is not succeeding in traditional school for a variety of reasons, and you explain to them what Pivot's all about, and they look at their parents and they go, "Mom, Dad, I think I can do this."
I have the opportunity to learn so much more about my students than that I did in a traditional school because I only have 30 students. I know their voice when they call, I know their parents' voice when they call. I become invested in their successes, and they want to do well because I am invested and they have a team supporting them.
Since teaching at Pivot, I've changed a lot. I've changed the way I've thought about education. I used to stand up in front of a class and make lessons, and this way of teaching is really fun because I get to zero in on things that students actually need help with. I feel like I'm really making a difference with each of my students that I work one-on-one with.
I love my job. I love being able to be successful with my students. It's a steep learning curve. Pivot's definitely a different learning environment, but I love being able to provide students the support that they need, where I always felt like I couldn't get to all my students, I couldn't get everything that I needed to be done in a day or in a year. And here I feel like I can actually be successful with my students and help them, and really help them in meaningful ways.
My name is Jenny Clopton, and I am a proud Pivot teacher.
My name is Craig Hobart, and I'm a proud Pivot teacher.
My name is Julie Smith, and I'm a proud Pivot teacher.
My name is Travis Bennett, and I'm a proud Pivot teacher.
My name is Layla Chisholm, and I am a proud Pivot teacher.
My name is Lila Bobby and I'm a proud Pivot teacher.